Hi guys, in this video we will be looking at grade 10 November 2022 mathematics paper 1, right? We'll be looking at our beautiful question 1. Then we are given at 1.1 we are given factorize the following expression fully. It is essential that whenever you enter paper 1, you must know your factorization, different types of factorization, your highest common factor, difference of two squares, the sum of cubes, the grouping. It's very, very essential that we know it, right? So the first question we are given, let's see it properly what we are given. We are given 2 to the power of 6 minus 8, right? So that's 2 marks. So let's work it out. Well, just as I've said, we are given 2 to the power of 6 minus 8. So we'll look at the factors of 2x cubed. That will be 2 multiplied by x to the power of 6. Those are the factors of 2. What are the factors of 8? Factors of 8, guys, it's 4 times 2. So we could see that 2 and 2 are the highest common factor. So you factor out 2. What are you left with? You are left with x to the power of 6. To get to negative 8, you need minus 4. So that's how you will have factorize this. Let's factorize further, because they said factorize fully. So what are the factors of x to the power of 6? Definitely that will be x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 3. Why? Because if you multiply both of them, that will give you x to the power of 6, right? So the factors, we can see that this is a difference of two squares. So meaning we are going to have different signs. They are separated by a minus, right? So this will be 2 and 2. So the signs will be different. This is plus and this will be minus, right? So that's how you would have work out such question. So let's go to 1.1.2. Right, we are still factorizing, guys. At 1.1.2, we are given negative x plus x minus y to the power of cube plus y. Then they said 4 marks. This is, we need to group this very well. It's factorized by grouping. So we're given x minus y to the power of 3. So let's group negative x plus y. So in this case, you're given x plus x minus y to the power of 3 plus y, right? So what are we going to do? We have x minus y to the power of 3. So let me group this. We have negative x plus y, right? If I group in this manner, so we have x minus y. So let me factor out this. If I take out a negative, I'm gonna be left with x here. To get to negative positive y, I need a negative y. So I would have grouped this in an orderly manner. To continue further, we will find it's more of repeating this thrice, right? So we are having x minus y. So okay, so if we group this, we will be left with x minus y. Let me put a bigger bracket. X minus y squared. Remember, there are 3, so minus 1. We factor it by minus 1. That is outside the bracket. So we can continue further from here. We can see that this is a difference of two squares. So we have x minus y as well as x minus y plus 1. Also gonna have x minus y minus 1, right? So this is how you will have work out this, or if you have other alternatives, you can use them. It's also fine, right? So we are going to 1.2. Let's look at 1.2. At 1.2, guys, we are required to simplify this completely. So that is x half minus 3 squared. So you can repeat this twice. then you simplify. How many marks is that? That's 2 marks, guys. So let's put that into practice. So for this, we have x half minus 3 squared. So what we could do is to repeat this twice, right? We have x half minus 3. We also have x half plus 3, right, guys? So let's work it out. Let's work it out. Okay, so what we could do, it's x half and x half. We know, oh, this should be, where did I get plus? It's a minus, sorry for that. So this should be minus as well. So x half and x half, that's x to the power of 1 over 4. Negative 3 multiplied by x half, that will be negative 3x half. Negative 3 multiplied by x half, that will be negative 3x half. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 3, that's 9. So we collect the like terms from here. So from here, we could collect the like terms. So what I specifically want you to do here, you have x 1 over 4. The like terms here, negative 3 minus 3, that will be x half plus 9. Yes, another way will be, you can use a shorter way is to square this. This will give you 1 over 4, and you are going to say 2 times 3, which is 6 times x half, which will be negative x half. Then when you square negative 3 squared, you get positive 9. So that will be another short way. Since it's 2 marks, then you get that beautiful 2 marks, right? So, well, let's go to, that was what? That was 1.2.1 numbering. It's very essential. 1.2.2 now. Let's get to it. So for this one, we are given x to the power of negative 3 plus x to the power of negative 5 plus, open the bracket, x to the power of negative 2, close the bracket, to the power of negative 1. So let's fix this first so that we will work it out. Remember, it's divide here, and here it's plus, right? Let's put that into practice. Well, for this one, guys, you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. For this one, okay, this is you have x to the power of negative 3. So same basis, you subtract the exponent, meaning that this will be negative 3 minus negative 5. Then, right, so from here, as well as plus, negative 2 multiplied by negative 1, that will be positive 2. So that's negative 3 minus negative 5. It's the same as negative 3 plus 5, which is 5, minus 3, which is 2. So we are left with x squared plus x squared. So these are totally the like terms. So it will be 2x squared. These are the like terms. So that's how you would have simplified such a beautiful question, right? I guess now we will go to 1.2.3. 1.2.3, that's an exponent. That's an exponent. 5 to the power of x plus 1 multiplied by, open the bracket, 4 to the power of x to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 5x minus 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of x minus 1. Right. That's 4 marks. Let's put that into practice. So for this exponent, guys, we are given 5 to the power of x plus 1 multiplied by 4 to the power of x to the power of 3, the exponent 3. So we have 2 to the power of 5 x minus 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of x minus 1. So let's simplify. Already this is already splitted. So what we could do is to change 4 into exponential form. That will be 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by x. That will be 2 to the power of 2x to the power of 3. Then we have 2 to the power of 5x minus 2. We can change 10. The same as 2 times 5 to the power of x minus 1. So what we could do from here, you just say 5 to the power of x plus 1. This 3 multiplies everything that is inside the bracket there. That will be 2 times 2 times x, that will be 6x. We would have done with the numerator. So we have 2 to the power of 5x minus 2. Everything here will be powered by x minus 1, powered by 5x minus 1 there, powered by x minus 1. Then we apply the loss. Same basis in the division, you subtract. So this will be x plus 1 subtracted by 5x minus 2, multiplied by 2 to the power of 6x minus x minus 1. Okay, we said that 5 to the power of x plus 1. Oh, I made a mistake here. Let me just fix it. Start it afresh. So this will be 5x plus 1. What are the same bases here? The same bases that we are having here. It's 5 and 5 here. So that will be x minus 1, right? So let me fix that one. We have 2 to the power of 6x subtracted by this, right? So that will be 6x minus 5x minus 2. So since since the bases are the same here, we could add that by x minus 1, right? So let's work it out here. So if I work it out here, I'm having x plus 1, this negative, multiply everything, this will be negative x, this will be positive 1. So we could see that x minus x is 0 there. They cancel like terms. 1 plus 1, that will be 5 to the power of 2, right? Let's work out that apart. For here, guys, we have 6x minus 5x. Okay, so if I were to work out this, I'll be left with 6x minus 5x plus 2. Remember, the negative affects everything. Plus 2 plus x minus 1. So the like term, 6 minus 5, that will be 1. That will be x, right? So x plus x, that will be 2. Yes, because this here we'll be left with 2x. So then 2 minus 1, that will be 1. So let me check it very well that I did well, because if you make a mistake here, guys, you'll have a problem. So remember, this is 2 to the power of 6 minus 5x minus 2 plus x minus 1, because here they're the same, right? Well, let me check, guys. I can't have 2x plus 1 there. There must be a mistake that I made here. So in this case, we have 2 to the power of x, 6x minus 5x minus 2. Also as well, we need to minus this. So that's where, let me fix it here. So if I have to do it aside here, so as well here, I was supposed to subtract. So I'm going to have 6x minus 5x plus 2 minus x plus 1. So what is 6 minus 5? That will be x. The like terms is x minus x. Then we have 2 plus 1, which is 3. So x minus x, that will be 0. So we are left with 3. So in this case, we are having 2 to the power of 3. Then, so what is left from here? So what is 5 squared? 5 squared is 25. Multiply by 8, that would be 200, right? So that's the technique, guys, right? That's how you would have work out your exponent. So ensure that you apply your basics very well. Yeah, yours shouldn't be long, because I made a mistake there. So I checked and said, no, this is not good, right? So let us go to 1.2.4. At 1.2.4, negative 11 divided by 2x squared minus 5x minus 12 minus 1 all over 4 minus x. So first thing first, we can see that we need to factorize the denominator And we need to fix 4 minus x, because 4 minus x is not in a standard form. It's not in a standard expression. The standard expression must start with a variable, then it ends with a number. So those are the things that we will fix at 1.2.4. Well, let's put that into practice. Negative 11 divided by 2x squared minus 5x. Right, so minus 12 minus 1 divided by 4 minus x. Right, so first thing first, guys, you need to factorize what are the factors of 2x squared and what are the factors of 12. So what we are going to do, we're going to say negative 11 factors of 2x squared, it's 2x as well as x. Right, okay, so what are the factors of 12? Definitely that's 3 and 4. So what about the signs? Since here it's negative, we will have, since our last time is negative, we'll have different signs, guys. Yeah, we'll have different signs. This will be positive and this will be negative. So we're going to have negative 4. So what about this, guys? If you have 4 minus x, you want to change it into a standard expression, you take out a negative. So we'll be left with x. Other side, we'll be left with negative 4, because negative multiplied by x is negative x, and negative times negative, it's positive 4. So meaning that when this negative will multiply, will affect its negative. If we say negative and negative, we are going to have a plus 4 here. A plus, sorry for that, we're going to have a plus divided by 1 all over x minus 4. There was no magic, guys. You saw what was happening there. So from there, because we have a plus, we are simplifying a fraction, we must have an LCD. Our LCD, it's 2, lowest common denominator, it's 2x plus 3, as well as x minus 4. If I multiply everything by an LCD here, I'll be left, I will first insert my denominator. I'll first put my denominator 2x plus 3 as well as x minus 4. So what I'm going to, if you multiply this by an LCD, this and this will cancel. Both of these brackets will be eliminated. We'll be left with negative 11 plus, so if I multiply by an LCD this side, if I multiply this second fraction by an LCD, I know that x minus 4 and x minus 4 will go. We'll be left with what? 2x plus 3. Then you put 2x plus 3 here. I hope, guys, you saw. How did Mr. Richard came about this? Remember, I multiplied an LCD. Remember, I said that this and this gone. This and this gone. We are left with negative 11. For this part, second fraction, this and this cancel. We are left with 2x plus 3. So we can simplify further. So we have 2x, and what is negative 11 plus 3? That will be negative 8. Then we have, remember, we have 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 4. So we can take out the highest common factor at the numerator. When we take out 2, we are left with x. To get to 8, we need 4. Then divided by 2x plus 3 and x minus 4. So we can see that we have common brackets there. X minus 4 and x minus 4 will cancel. We are left with 2. We are left with our final answer. It's 2. That's what? 2 divided by 2x plus 3. So I hope, guys, I've made some sense in this fraction. I hope you saw how you simplify such, how you can simplify such. I want us now to go to our last question at question 1, which is 1.3. For 1.3, you need to determine the value of d if 3x plus 2 is a factor of x squared plus dx minus 10. Well, guys, if we have to find d, we see d is a middle term, and we are being given that this is part of, it's a factor of this. So we need to find another factor that will help us to get x squared plus dx minus 10. So let me show you how you will have attempted such, right, as you are preparing for your November 2024 grade 10. Remember, you are given 3x plus 2 as a factor. So there is a missing factor again. And your standard expression was 6x squared plus dx minus 10. Right. So if we were to find the factors of this, we know that the factors of 6x squared will be 3x as well as 2x, right? As well as 2x, because 3x and 2x will give us what? 6x squared. What about the factors of 10? That will be 2 and 5, right? That will be 2 and 5, right? So another, we already have 3x plus 2 as our factor, meaning that our second factor will be 2x minus 5. So since it's negative, we'll have different signs. So meaning that our second factor will be 2x plus 5, right? So remember, our aim is to get this middle term. Let me simplify this, right? So let me take 3x plus 2 as well as 2x plus 5 and simplify further. What is 3x times 2x? That will be 6x squared. What is 2 times 2? That will be 4x. What is 5 times 3? That will be 15x. Right. Are we together? Oh, remember this is minus. Oh my god. This is the 3x times 2. That will be 6x squared. 2 times 2, that will be 4x. And negative 5 times 3, that will be negative 15x. Then 2 times 5, that will be negative 10. So let's continue further. 6x squared. What is 4 minus 15? If we take out 4 out of 15, in 15, we'll be left with negative 11x minus 10. So you can see, remember, this is your D here, guys. This is your D, guys. This is your D. You already now know what is your D. Thus, this is your D. Therefore, D is equals to negative 11. I hope I have made sense. That was November 2022, grade 10, question 1. See you on the next video, where we will be looking at question 2 as we are preparing for our paper 1. Some of you will be writing that paper next week. If you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe. You only subscribe once, right? We really appreciate all of you guys. We are at around 976 subscribers. Let's push it. We are only left with few subscribers to 1K. I really appreciate you guys. Share the